so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning into TV8's Good Morning Vail for this Wednesday, April 12th edition. I cannot believe we are already 12 days into April right now. It seems like this month has flown by, and especially since we're starting to see those warmer days with a lot of sunshine packed into them. I'm your in-studio host today, Maddie Evans, and we've got a great 2 hours of Good Morning Vail in store for you. Now, we've got some really fun national holidays to celebrate today. So if you are someone who has a hamster at home, it is National Hamster Day, so make sure that you give your teeny tiny little furry friend some extra love today. It is also International Day for Human Space Flight and National Only Children's Day. So if you are an only child, well then today's a great day for you to just celebrate and join together as the band of only children that is out there right now, so make sure that you celebrate that. Now, we've got some great things taking place in and around our community for you to get out there and enjoy. Although the season is slowly starting to wind down, the activities are still happening in full force. So, registration opens today for the Kitchen Conservatory for the kids to take the summer classes and learn how to cook. Now, there's a teens class, a kids class, and there's even an adult class. So you can go to their website about Kitchen Conservatory, and then that way you can see all of those classes. You can see they have an elementary, the teens and tweens, and then 18 and older, and so you can sign up for these. They're going to take place throughout the summer, so this is a great way for those kiddos to have some fun activities, and you can go through and see all of these really fun recipes and things that the kids will learn how to cook. So registration does open today. Now, this is some of those wonderful activities that sells out, so you're going to want to make sure that you go online and you register your kids now. Or if you're an adult like me who doesn't know how to cook, well then this is a great option for you to maybe get some experience in the kitchen. That way maybe they would let me cook on TV again since I'm so good at it. Now, if you're looking for something else to do, well then you can go to the Vail Library, and they've got a lineup of activities today. But the first one we want to talk about is virtual yoga. Now, we talk a lot about making sure you're taking care of your body. That way you're taking care of your mind, and that way you're just getting all those stretches in to really help ground yourself. Well, virtual yoga is something that takes place today, and it kicks off at 11:30 a.m. It goes till 12:30 p.m., and this is free for everyone to join. So if you're looking for a great yoga class, maybe you don't want to commit to the full class, well then you can participate in this virtual class. Now, something else that you can do is you can go check out their tech studios over at the Vail Library, and this is a really fun and interactive way for kids to kind of get involved with all the cool things that they have over at the library. Our libraries here in our community are much more than just a library, so you can check out the tech studio. This is going to take place from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., and that way your kids can get over there and play with some of the really cool equipment that they have. You can see that kid with that big smile on his face and that 3D printer in front of him. Now, something else that you can check out while you're at the Vail Library is the Then and Now photo exhibit brought to you by Eagle County as they're celebrating 140 years of our wonderful community here. So make sure that you go check that out because the pictures are very cool to see what places like Lion's Head looked like and what it looks like now. And so make sure that you make your way over there. You can always go to the Eagle County website to see where the exhibit is going to be, as it's going to continue to move out throughout our wonderful community. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit more interactive to do tonight, well then there's a murder mystery dinner party taking place over at Chasing Rabbits. This is a 3-course meal, $85, and it's a lot of fun. Quite the entertaining thing that you will be participating in. Now, this is going to take place from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., and if you're someone who likes a good little psychological thriller, well then this may be the activity for you, and especially because anytime you have to solve the murder, it just makes it that much more fun. Then you can make your way over to the Eagle Valley Library District if you're a teenager who is looking to do a fun crafting project, as they are doing Sun Catcher Night. So if you would like to make a sun catcher, well, then you can make your way over to the Avon Public Library today from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And that way you can make one of those cool sun catchers that they have up on the screen. Maybe you're someone who loves stained glass. This is a good way to maybe have that introduction to it. Now, the Bookworm of Edwards tonight has one of their incredible activities. If you like empowering women, leading with strength and kind of a fierceness to them, well, then you're going to want to see Lisa Thompson tonight at the Bookworm of Edwards. Finding Elevation with Lisa Thompson is the name of the event, and it is $10, so you can go online to register at thebookwormofedwards.com, and then that way you can participate in all of the wonderful activities. Now, we've got a great 2 hours of Good Morning Vail in store for you. Not only are we going to give you a look at that local weather forecast, that resort report, we're going to introduce you to a great show that premiered at Slam Dance over this year's exciting Sundance and Slam Dance. And then we've got Grill on the Gore, Lens of the Day. We're going to introduce you to two funny actors that are starring in MTV's newest movie, and we can't wait to talk to them in just a little bit. And then we've got Ski Town All-Stars coming in and Carrie Maywak from the Eagle Valley Library District. But let's take a look at that local weather forecast right now. We've been seeing quite a bit of sunshine, beautiful temperatures, definitely nice and warm out there as you're making your way out to do anything today. Partly cloudy skies, 44 degrees first thing this morning, so temperatures are definitely warming up. 62 degrees is the high throughout the course of today. Now we are expecting to see that 20% chance of rainfall. Winds coming out of the west-southwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour. So if you are getting out there, just be prepared for that slight breeze and that chance of rain. Now beautiful sunshine first thing this morning. Mostly sunny as we approach the early afternoon, and then we will start to see that cloud coverage roll in into the later afternoon, continuing into the evening. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are definitely nice and warm. 84 degrees in Denver, mostly sunny skies, maybe just a little bit of cloud coverage down there. 62 in Vail with a 20% chance of precipitation. 64 in Avon with a 20% chance of moisture. 69 in Eagle. So we are going to see this nice little high pressure system kind of slowly roll out and bring us a slight low pressure system to bring us that precipitation. Now as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 36 degrees is our overnight low. 10% chance of rain continuing overnight. Mostly cloudy skies. That sun setting at 7:40 p.m. We are starting to get into those days where we just see it become a little bit longer, which makes us all so happy. Now we are expecting to see winds shift directions coming out of the south-southwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour. So that slight breeze continuing overnight. 42 degrees, that overnight low dropping into the low 20s on Friday. Continuing into Saturday with a slight chance of precipitation coming our way. 20% chance of moisture, 43 degrees is our high. But then by Sunday, beautiful sunshine will make its way back to our valley, and we will expect to see those temperatures rise up into the mid-50s and then almost 60 degrees by Monday. So if you are getting out there to do anything throughout the course of the next few days, just be prepared for the shift in the weather forecast, since we do have another little storm front rolling in. Now let's take a look and see what's happening up on our resorts.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
I love getting to talk about the snowpack only because we've had such an incredible year for it this year. So as we take a look at what's happening up on Beaver Creek Mountain, no new snow in the last 24 to 48 hours. That season total is at 322 inches with a 70-inch base depth. Now you can kick off your morning at 8:30 a.m. You can continue to be out on Beaver Creek Mountain until 4 p.m. 9 lifts are open, 64 trails are open. 38% of the terrain is currently open up on Beaver Creek Mountain. So if you are looking to get up there and ski or ride, just know that your options are a little bit limited now as they are starting to get ready to close. This is their last weekend for you to get out there and enjoy it, so make sure that you're doing just that. Now as we make our way over to Vail Mountain, no new snow in the last 24 to 48 hours. That season total is at 337 inches right now with a 70-inch base depth. Now you can start your morning at 8:30 a.m. and you can continue to enjoy the mountain until 4 p.m. As we take a look to see what terrain is open on Vail Mountain, 22 lifts are open, 248 trails are open, and 90% of the terrain is currently open for you to get out there and explore. Now, since we have been seeing these warmer temperatures, that means the temperature of the snow has shifted just a little bit, meaning its water content is going to be higher, and that way you need to go get your skis and board waxed if you're starting to stick to the snow just a little bit. A great place to do so is to make your way over to Sun and Ski Sports right here here in the heart of Avon, and we want to thank them so much for bringing you this resort report this morning. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good Morning Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Hi, it's Maddie from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you" on Channel 92? Because we're always bringing you more Good Morning Vail every day from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More scoreboard updates every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. More Good Day Vail, 2 back-to-back episodes daily at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. More news segments and shows highlighting our local community. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or on our website at tv8vail.com.
Good Morning Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, if you're getting out there and you're doing anything fun, or maybe you just want to relax, settle in a little bit, well, then there's a really funny show that you can participate in watching, and it's called Who's Annie? It premiered this year at Slam Dance over in Park City, and so we always are so grateful for any opportunity to talk to actors, actresses, or the people who are bringing these incredible shows to life. And so let's check out Who's Annie? Are you looking to laugh? Well, there is a pilot episode of Who's Annie coming out at Slam Dance for the 2023 screening, and it is going to have you giggling. And I'm so lucky because I'm joined by the star, Annie Pasapia, and I'm joined by Sophia Pierre, who's directed, and they've really collaborated on bringing this entire project together to make it such a wonderful production. So thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. Yeah.
So not everyone has seen the pilot. Everyone has maybe seen the trailer at this point. And so for people who don't know the story, can you guys give us a little background on it?
Sure. Well, it's premiering on the 22nd. We're very excited to finally share it with an audience. It's a 30-minute scripted comedy series that is both about and starring Annie. And the idea for the whole concept for the show happened when Annie and I met at a Burger King in Queens.
which I think is quite funny that you guys met in a parking lot at a Burger King in Queens. And now, Annie, you have done some crazy things in this career that you have recently just started in acting.
You know, something, I have had so much fun. I only started acting, jumping in about 6 years ago. And it has been, when they say a roller coaster ride, hang on for your life. This is, and it's all fun. I wouldn't jump off, not for the world. Hang on for your life. I tell you, it's fabulous.
Now, you guys have
Crazy stuff.
sorry. You guys have both worked on some big projects, and so for people who may have not known or seen any of your work, can you guys both give us some examples?
Well, Annie's been in every big show that's come out in the past 6 years, often playing often playing a smaller part. She'll be like an inmate, a janitor, a nun. She's had all sorts of crazy roles, and up and coming for her are 10 new projects where she has like bigger roles. And for me, it's been mainly music videos and short films. The short films have been in mainly like art spaces, some film festivals, and I've done music videos for bigger bands like Paramore or The National and Interpol, things like that.
I just have to ask, what has been a career highlight for both of you so far?
Nothing's bigger than this.
I have to tell you, this is huge. I mean, when someone says, "Hey, let's make a TV show about you," I don't know. Like, does it get any bigger than that? But I've done some work on some really cool projects. You know what I mean? Some network TV, some cable TV. I've worked on Manifest, New Amsterdam, Nora from Queens, Aquafina, other shows too. But like that's in the most recent past. But they were exciting. It's really exciting. It really is.
And what a cool moment to have you be the muse and the inspiration behind this entire TV show. So, Sophia, as you're writing this plot, you guys both get to take these very vulnerable parts of your life and kind of expose them, not only in a humor kind of context, but in a context where people might be able to relate to them and it might help them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like it's the whole show is about Annie, right? But it's also about her path in the acting world. And then it's also about women's on-camera roles. So initially, I was going to cast somebody to play me and have that person be me in the series to make this show about a show thing happen. But as I was working with the actor Sophia Dobroshin and directing her to direct Annie, that became the funniest part of it.
Awesome.
And the co-writer, Annie, another Annie, behind the scenes Annie Sickerman, was like, we need to pivot so that it's a show within a show within a show. Like, let's just have this whole thing. And it escalated into that, which was, it's very layered. It's like an onion.
Now, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I just wanted to say one thing on that. Sophia came to me. We started doing this whole thing, and it made me, the fact that Sophia and then the whole team, Annie, other Sophia, Minot, everybody, the whole team was working so hard, made me want to work even harder, hustle even harder to get better roles, to get more, so that they would be proud of me, you know what I mean? So that they'd say, okay, we have more stuff to write about. Like, I didn't just sit back and just say, okay, let them just write a show about me. It was just very encouraging to me on top of everything. It was like so encouraging that there it is.
Well, Annie, they show a lot of your life, and just even in that first episode, they go into some of the things that have happened to you in your past, and they tell your story very openly. And so what was it like to kind of go through this and share maybe those hard moments that you've experienced in your life?
Well, it started with the trust that I have in Sophia. and the comfort level that I had in discussing all this. And I feel that I was wanted to be very open and to show the world and whoever wants to see or know that it doesn't matter what you go through. You know, you can always come out the other side. You have to work at it and so on and so forth, but everything is not the end of the world. You know, you can make it through hard times, bad times, whatever it is. You can do it. You can do it. I mean, and I'm living proof of that, and that's part of my message.
Which I think is really important, and I think it's really important that people hear this, and especially maybe those younger people dreaming or those younger people going through their hardship, and not even just the younger people, but people in general, hearing that you had this dream, you started it, and you've been successful in it.
It's possible. It's possible. You know, life, you fall down. I fall down. I make mistakes all the time. My life is a big mistake, and I've cried many, many tears. But I can only cry so much. So you say to yourself, am I going to stay down on the floor and just cry forever and that's the end of it? Or am I going to get up and give myself another chance? People will help you, but you got to give yourself, it comes from within. And that's why when I, was talking to Sophia and we went through just so much together, it's been a few years in the making. And she probably knows more about me than basically anybody. It's fabulous. It really is.
So would you guys say that your friendship is as strong off camera as it becomes on camera as well?
Yes.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
I love to hear that. Now, Sophia, you have worked a lot on music videos, and so that means that you have a little bit more creative freedom just because you get to kind of direct and see these visions for these music videos, but this is totally your vision coming to life. So how has it felt to make that switch from those music videos to something like Who's Annie?
I mean, you can have some creative freedom with music videos more so than other projects, of course. But at the same time, at the end of the day, that product is for that band, right?
Right.
This is like completely coming from me. Like this is every part of me. This is so many things that I've always wanted to say, so many things that I've wanted to talk about. And I mean, I couldn't be happier to finally have something out there that really represents me as a filmmaker. I guess I've made other things before, but never at this high caliber. Like I really made sure that everything looked the way I wanted it to. Like we weren't making compromises, even though our budget was very small. We made it happen. And I had a lot of people believe in me and believe in Annie who made this very possible and made it exactly what I wanted it to be.
Which is so incredible, and it's so incredible to hear both of you guys talk about it and then see it come to life. And people are going to be in love with the series because I cannot wait for the next episode already, since I got to see the first one and I was like left ready for the next one. So what was your guys' favorite part about filming it?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I can't even answer that question without laughing. We had Sophia, take this from this, so much fun. It was a ball. We had so much fun.
Oh man, I mean, we filmed a lot in my parents' house, which was pretty surreal. Maybe one of my favorite days is the scenes, the end part of it where Annie and I are both in my parents' bedroom in the house that I grew up in. And we made quite a mess. You'll have to see the episode to totally understand, but it was one of the messiest things. And my parents were just away for the weekend. I sent them away, and I still don't know if they know exactly what their house looked like during that. So there was a lot of laughter that day.
I gotta tell you, one of my favorite scenes was with Lily.
Oh, of course. With Lily,
oh my God. I don't even want to, mention what it was, but we would just it was really non-scripted. We were just going back and forth with it. And I had so much fun because it's like a completely out of body experience, almost just free for all. And it was hysterical. We could barely speak on camera because we were all literally holding each other up, laughing so hard. It was that funny. It really, really was.
Yeah, Annie and comedian Lily Murata are in a scene together in this pilot that is, we had an outline for what they should do, but we just kind of gave them bullet points and they just ran with it. And it was, yep, we were all dying.
Oh my God.
I love those moments. Now, if people are interested in seeing the wonderful pilot at Slam Dance, where can they go? When can they see it? And how can they get tickets?
Oh, well, through the Slam Dance website, you can get a ticket for the premiere, which is on the 22nd at 9:45. And then there's another screening on January 26th, which is going to be at 11:30 a.m. So you have 2 chances to see this.
Which I feel like seeing it in the morning is starting your day off so right, because you're just going to start your day off by giggling.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to thank you both very much for taking the time to chat with me. Now, I have one very simple final question. If there's someone out there who aspires to do what either of you guys are doing, what piece of advice would you give them?
Don't give up. We had a lot of, in making this show, there were a lot of challenges, and it took us a really long time, whether it was COVID or financial constraints, what have you. There were a lot of things that made me think, like, can I do this? Can I make this happen? And I took a lot of risks, and I feel better that I did than if I didn't, even if the result wasn't as good. I feel like you really need to take risks and believe in yourself. Annie, I'm sure she has very inspiring advice about.
I have one thing to say. On the tagline, and I think that I had said this in the show somewhere, grab your dreams by the throat. Just grab it. That's the truth. That's what I tell people. You got one life. Live it. You got one life. Go for it.
I think these are both great pieces of advice. I want to thank you guys so much for taking the time to chat with me. I feel very fortunate to have spent some time with you, giggle a little bit just from the commentary and the things that have been said here, but I highly recommend that everyone sees this pilot because I was laughing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Make sure that if you're in the area, you go check out Slam Dance because it is going to be one of those things you're not going to want to miss. Who's Annie is going to premiere, and it is going to be a ton of fun, so make sure you check it out. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good Morning Vail.
It's that time of the morning where we're talking Sun and Ski product of the week. Now, I've got the Thule Subterra carry-on bag right here in front of me. This is a great bag if you're traveling a little bit light because this is meant to be a carry-on bag. You can see it's great wheels to take you through the airport, making it nice and convenient. But then you go ahead and open it up and it's got 2 wonderful compartments going to fit everything that you need for your fun adventure out of town. Then, of course, it has this wonderful pocket right here that you can open up, and once you open it up, it has this nice little mesh pocket keeping everything close by and easily accessible for you as you're making your way through airport security or as you're making your way on the plane. Now, with the size of this, like I said, it's the perfect carry-on size. Many airlines will appreciate this as the carry-on size, so you can definitely check it out. You can go to any one of our convenient Sun and Ski Sports locations to get your hands on it, or you can go to sunandski.com, and that way you can order it and deliver it right to your door. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for sponsoring this product of the week. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good Morning Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Aren't those women absolutely hilarious? You should definitely check out Who's Annie online because it is a ton of fun to watch. Now we're going to shift gears a little bit and we're going to make our way over to Grill on the Gore, which is located at the Vail Nordic Center, because we're starting to see winter wind down and there's no better way to get out there and celebrate spring coming to life than a beautiful soup buffet. And so let's introduce you to Grill on the Gore. If you're looking for a great place to come have lunch, well, Grill on the Gore is the place to be because they have an incredible soup buffet, and I'm standing here with the GM, Chris DeSove. Thank you so much for meeting me.
You're very welcome.
All right, let's talk about all the deliciousness because it smells amazing behind me.
It does. So in the wintertime, we're open 7 days a week, 11 to 3. We do 3 different soups every single day. Always have our signature bison chili. And we do 2 other delightful soups that we make from scratch daily. To go with that, as you can see right behind me, we have assorted breads, cowboy cornbread, chips, toppings, all the things that you can eat.
Which this is probably one of the biggest hidden gems that we have here in Vail. Not only are your views absolutely spectacular, but the ambiance here is amazing as well. And then, of course, you can get out there and hit the tracks and really earn your delicious food.
Yeah, it's fantastic. We're the little secret hidden gem over here in East Vail. Complimentary parking, you get away from the crowds in Vail. It's really just our secret. We have a couple of us here, all managers. It's probably the best service you're going to get anywhere. And the views are unbelievable. The Gore Range views right behind me here. I mean, it doesn't get better.
It does not get better than this. And as we were off camera talking about all of the delicious meals that you guys have to offer throughout the 3 soups, you really make sure that everyone is accommodated in what you're offering. Bringing that vegetarian option to the table is something that you don't get to see very often. And I know because I don't eat any red meat or pork, and so I always struggle. And to know that this hidden gem is literally not that far from my house, you guys could be my new favorite lunch spot.
Yeah, we always have a vegetarian option available every single day. To go with that, we do our best to accommodate as many soups gluten-free as possible. We do vegan soups, dairy-free. We try to hit all of those check boxes, so it's something for everybody no matter what.
Which I think is really important, and in the location that you guys are, the views, like we said, are breathtaking, and you can see the Gore perfect, which is, I'm sure, where you get the name from.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, and I mean, if you look out this window, I don't think there's a better view anywhere, and it's just, I don't know, every day I look out the door and it's happy, it's good.
It's super happy. And not only this, but you guys do have this beautiful bar where people can come and enjoy a cocktail after they maybe get out there and do some skiing on the tracks.
Absolutely. To go along with our soup buffet, we have a full signature cocktail list, hot cocktails, cold cocktails, 8 different Colorado draft beers daily. We do our best to craft those cocktails to be specific for the season, using ingredients that we source here. Again, we use local products. I always use our 10th Mountain Manhattan as a good example. We use our 10th Mountain Spirits, which is local here from Vail, and it's just kind of a nice touch and just kind of a little salute to our troops and to what we do here in Vail.
Now, Chris, if you had to pick a favorite soup, and I know your chef is watching right now, so we're going to try not to offend him, but if you had to pick a favorite soup, which one would it be?
Actually, the one we have today, it's a butternut squash and jalapeno soup. Fantastic. It's vegan. It's so delightful, just a touch of spice with the jalapeno, but that's probably one of my highlights.
That sounds amazing. And then, of course, to pair it with something like the cowboy cornbread to just really bring that spice all together. If people have not come to eat here, I would highly recommend that they come and enjoy everything you have to offer.
Couldn't agree more. Everybody that comes in comes back. And I think that's just also a nod to our chef that does such a fantastic job, the service we provide, and again, just the ambiance and space we have here is fantastic. And really by changing the soups every day, it's something new and something great. So.
That way you can just come every single day, and the best part is complimentary parking right outside so people can pull up, come in, fill their bellies, and it's an endless buffet.
Yeah, I don't think you can get that anywhere else in Vail, the Valley, really anywhere. And I mean, for $14, it's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. Thank you so much for taking the time. Now, if people want to come and enjoy some of your fabulous soups and your beautiful scenery, where are you guys located?
We're located at the Vail Golf Club and Nordic Center. So we're just a mile east of the village, really close, easy drive. You can take a bus if you don't have a car. It's very accessible, and you can even see us right off the highway or off Frontage Road.
Chris, again, thank you so much for taking the time, chatting with us, and giving us all this great information.
You're very welcome. Nice to meet you.
Make sure that you come check out this incredible place. That way you can get some of their delicious food and fill your bellies after you have a nice, great day out there on the snow. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good Morning Vail.
Hi there. On today's episode of Good Day Vail, it's one you don't want to miss as we walk through 5 of the most exquisite properties that are in the Vail Valley. They are offered by Triumph Mountain Properties, the Apex Collection. So stay tuned. This is an episode you don't want to miss to see the most exquisite homes in the valley.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
There you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Good Morning Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take another look at that local weather forecast. Warmer temperatures first thing this morning, 44 degrees around 8 a.m. Now we are going to see those temperatures reach up into the 60s. 62 degrees is our high throughout the course of today. 20% chance of rainfall, and that's going to take place into the afternoon. Partly cloudy skies as you're making your way out of there. Now we are expecting winds to come out of the west-southwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that sunshine is going to be out full force first thing this morning, and then we will see that cloud coverage start to roll in a little bit into the afternoon, increasing by the later afternoon into this evening. So if you are getting out there, just be prepared for that slight chance of precipitation later today. Now, if you are getting out there first thing this morning, be prepared for that beautiful sunshine because we are expecting those spring-like conditions. Now, if you are traveling eastbound towards Denver, those temperatures reaching up into the 80s in Denver. They are going to see a little bit of cloud coverage, but some beautiful sunshine down there. 62 in Vail with a 20% chance of precipitation. 64 in Avon with a 20% chance of moisture. And then as we make our way west towards Eagle, 69 degrees. So if you are getting out there either to the east or to the west, those temperatures are definitely going to be slightly warmer. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 36 degrees is our overnight low. 10% chance of rainfall continuing into tonight. Winds slightly shifting directions, but we are going to see that slight breeze continue out of the south-southwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour overnight tonight. Mostly cloudy skies. That sun's starting to set just a little bit later by the day, which these mean that we are going to enjoy those beautiful sunsets. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, partly cloudy skies tomorrow, 30% chance of precipitation, 57 degrees is our high, 70% chance of snow showers are likely on Friday, 42 degrees is the high. 43 degrees on Saturday, 20% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies. Then we will see that sunshine make its way back in. 54 degrees on Sunday, that beautiful sunshine, and then 59 partly cloudy skies by Monday. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping, well then they've got all of your sun and ski needs. So if you're going to do something in the sun, well, they got you covered. If you're going to do something out where you're going to maybe be skiing or snowboarding, well, they've got you covered for that as well. Now we're going to take a look at what goggle lens is best for a day like today.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
If you're getting out there to ski or ride today, it's really important that you protect your eyes from those UV rays. So I've got the Anon WM1 goggle series in front of me. The reason that I chose this goggle for a day like today, it's a really easy change lens system. So if you're getting out there for some first tracks first thing this morning, you're going to want that darker lens in there, which is going to protect your eyes from those UV rays, just allowing you to see better so you can ski or ride better. But then as we start to see that cloud coverage roll in, if you're someone who likes to be able to have a little bit more light come through your goggle lens, well then you can put that cloudy day lens in. All you have to do is pull the corners of that goggle lens out and then you just get it close and it snaps right back in all by itself. Another great feature about this entire series is the MFI, the magnetic face mask integration. So all you have to do to get this face mask to your goggle is get it close and it snaps right in, making it nice and convenient for you to use. Just like that. So make sure that you go check out Eyepieces of Vail to see all of their wonderful products. We want to thank them so much for bringing you this Lens of the Day report this morning. Now they've got everything you need. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good Morning Vail.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Hi, this is Maddie Evans, and you're watching the TV8 Visitors Bureau. Right here where I'm standing, we're at the Lions Head bus stop. Now, if you're looking to make your way from Lions Head to Vail Village, this is the place you want to be because the in-town bus runs here pretty frequently. You can catch it every 10 to 15 minutes on the dot right here, and they've got a nice countdown so that you'll know when that bus is approaching and how far away it is. And then there's multiple bus stops along the way, making sure you get to the right place. And all you have to do to request a bus stop in the in-town buses is pull the cord and you're set to get off the bus. Now that we've made our way here into Vail Village, you can go explore all of the great shops and restaurants that they have over here, but there are so many great stops along the way on the in-town bus route. You can stop at the library, or you can stop at the medical center, or you can stop in Solaris. There are so many of them to stop and enjoy, and especially when the hustle and bustle of the town is taking place. Now, if you did park over in Lions Head, it's really easy. All you have to do is wait 15 minutes, jump right back on the bus, and it'll deliver you to the parking structure. Thank you so much for watching this edition of the Visitors Bureau. If there's anything else you need to know or if you want to see, make sure you contact us and we'll get it made for you. That's been it for this episode of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. We'll see you next time.
Good Morning Vail.
Do you love to giggle? Well, then MTV has a new movie for you that's going to be a ton of fun to get out there and watch. And we've got two of the incredible actors and actresses joining us, and that's Paris and Chris. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to chat with me this morning.
Hi, friend. Good morning.
Good morning, Maddie.
I love that. How are you guys this morning, and how was the filming of Pretty Stoned?
We're good this morning. We've been up since 4 a.m. But filming Pretty Stoned was so much fun. I was saying before that we all didn't know each other coming into it, so we were all strangers. And everyone was just so talented and creative that we just got to improv pretty much every single scene, which makes everything funnier and more authentic. So yeah, this movie is super, super fun, and we're very excited for everyone to watch it.
Now, for people who do want to watch it, if they are kind of going into it with any expectations, what should they expect from it besides just the hilarious improv that you guys had the opportunity to do?
You can expect a lot of hijinks, like a lot of fun, like dreamlike sequences, and a ton of cameos from like a bunch of celebrities. Like it's just chock full. Is chock full of saying? It is like packed full of like comedians and rappers and TV personalities. It's like at every turn there's like someone you'd be excited about.
Which I'm really excited. I was reading through kind of the description yesterday, and this sounds like one of those movies that people are going to see once, and then it's going to be that like feel-good, pick-me-up movie where they can watch it again and just hysterically giggle. Now, you guys both have very extensive acting careers, and so if someone is watching at home who maybe aspires to be like you guys, if you had to give them one piece of advice, what would you give them?
Never give up. That's always mine. Just never give up. I wanted to give up a couple times, and I'm so thankful that I did not. So
I love that. I think that like jumping off of that is like find your community and like your group of friends, because like it is really hard to do. There is like a lot of rejection involved, but as long as you're supported by people that you love and people who believe in you, it feels so much easier and so much more doable.
Now, if you guys had to pick a favorite part of kind of filming and going through the sets and everything of filming Pretty Stoned, what would be your favorite part?
My favorite part was honestly the stunts. We got to do so much, I was not expecting that. And when I started my career, I was doing stunts all the time. So this was the first one in a while that I've been able to like use my abilities. But it's pretty chaotic how much stunts are actually in this movie. So it's very entertaining.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. The first thing that came to my mind is like we have a really intense car chase, and for whatever reason, I was allowed to be in that car, and it's absolutely bonkers. It's bonkers.
That like has to keep your adrenaline just at a peak level throughout the course of filming. And I would imagine that when you come off of that high adrenaline, it's hard to like come back and start to get back into character.
Oh,
No.
it was tough. I mean, it was tough to like get back into like real life. So like at the end of the weeks of filming, Paris and I would just like hang out until 4 a.m. because we were like, ooh, that was so fun. What do we do? How do we go to sleep about that?
We were just sitting in our apartments, like, being like, all right, what do we do now?
Now, if people are interested in watching Pretty Stoned, when can they find it and where can they find it?
On April 19th on MTV at 8 p.m.
Now, if you had to describe Pretty Stoned in 3 words, what 3 words would you pick?
Ooh.
I'll do one, you do one, and then we'll say one together and see if it's the same. Chaotic.
Ah, that was mine. Fantastical.
Okay, and then the last one on 3. 1, 2, 3. Dazzling.
I mean, same definition, but just a different word. I love it.
Exactly.
And you guys obviously have established a really good relationship because you guys spend a lot of time together and you'd spent a lot of time together filming. And so you said before, you didn't know each other going into this and now you've left like a family. And I feel like that's one of the coolest parts about the jobs that you guys do is you find yourself meeting so many incredible new people so frequently.
1000%. And thankfully, Chris lives in LA, so we can still see each other.
So you guys just hang out. And
Leaving the family wasn't so hard.
I love it. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for taking the time to chat with me and so much for bringing this hilarious wit to the big screen where everyone can get out there and enjoy it. Now, I hope that you guys maybe get to relax here soon since I know you've been doing this for a hot minute today.
We absolutely won't get to relax, but thank you.
We just started.
Well, then hopefully it's sunny, and when you guys do finish, you get to get out there and see the sunshine at some point today.
The sun is coming out, finally. It's not dark anymore.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you guys so much for taking the time to chat with us, giving us all this great information, and we cannot wait to see Pretty Stoned.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maddie. Good morning, Vail.
Make sure that you check out Pretty Stoned on MTV April 19th. It's going to be hilarious. It's going to be dazzling. It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be pretty. It's all of the things that you would like for a movie to give you some great belly laughs. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good Morning Vail.
Summertime is here, and we all love laying out in the sun and reading a good book and just absorbing some new knowledge. And we've got one of the experts in this space, Carrie May from the Eagle Valley Library District. Thank you so much for meeting me.
Yeah, thank you for being here today. I'm super excited to talk books. All librarians are typically excited to talk books. Today, I really wanted to feature some of our nonfiction content. Typically, people think that's maybe not as exciting as all the new fiction we have coming in, but I just want to reassure you that we also have some really fun nonfiction coming in as well.
And you've brought a lineup of books behind us. This one immediately caught my eye.
Yeah. So this is the big book of tarot meanings. Tarot is really hot right now. So if you just happen to pick up a tarot deck and want a little more insight into what your reading may mean, this is a great book to check out.
And between that and then the cookbooks that you guys always have cycling in, which this is something that I really need to dive into. My cooking skills are terrible. So you can start with the beginner ones and just work your way up from there.
Absolutely. And what's really great too is if we have some really specific ones. So if you're, kind of craving something specific, this is a new one that recently caught my eye, That Noodle Life. And I've already perused it, and it has basically any type of noodle you can think of. We have Asian noodles, Italian noodles, and believe it or not, it even has taco noodles.
Whoa. All right. So I just signed up for my library card. I know what I'm doing later, looking into some taco noodles. And then beyond that, you've got some crafting books and some great books with just beautiful pictures that really bring what's in the ocean to life on a page.
Yeah, so we always have a phenomenal collection of photo books. Again, this is a new one. It really ties into our summer reading theme too, Oceans of Possibility, but it just has the most incredible, beautiful underwater pictures. And whatever photo team worked on this just did a phenomenal job. They're beautiful, and I don't know how they got those pictures underwater.
I never know how they do that. So if people are interested in looking at the nonfiction section and maybe chatting with you as the expert in this space, where can they do so?
So any of your Eagle Valley Library branches have a great nonfiction collection. We have branches in Avon, Eagle, and Gypsum. And just walk in and ask your local librarian.
Carrie Mae, thank you so much for giving us all this great information and taking the time to chat us through some of these new books that you have.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here today. I hope to see you guys in the library this summer.
Make sure you come check out any of the Eagle Valley Library District libraries, only because they've got the best staff and, quite frankly, the best selection of books, and you want to start your summer reading. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good Morning Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
If you haven't seen Good Day Vail lately, here's what you've been missing. I'm Cece Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail, and you can find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or on our website at tvavail.com and on YouTube. We're here to serve the Vail Valley, and we look forward to sharing our story with all of you.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. What a great hour we've had in store for you for the past hour, and now we've got a great other hour in store for you for the next hour. We love hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail. We love doing this 2-hour show only because it keeps it so entertaining and so fun. I'm your in-studio host today, Maddie Evans, and like I said, we've got another hour to keep you entertained. We've got Ski Town All-Stars, Chris Pavona, coming in to chat with us about some of the great deals that they have happening over at the shop that you're not going to want to miss out on, and then we've got the Eagle Valley Library District coming in because our library here in Eagle County is so much more than books, and we love getting to bring you all the information of all of the wonderful tools and resources that they have for you. Now, we've got some great national holidays to celebrate today, one of which being National Hamster Day. So if you love those adorable furry little friends, well then make sure that you celebrate them today. It's also National Only Children's Day. So if you are an only child, make sure that you celebrate yourself just a little extra hard today because it is a great day to do so. Now, there are some fun activities that you can get out in our community and participate in, one of which being a murder mystery dinner party over at Chasing Rabbits. So if you're looking for something fun to do with some delicious food involved, this is a great way to do so. Now, it is only $85 to participate in all of the fun, and it's just going to be one of those things that's dinner and a show at the same time. So make sure that you go to their website, you check it out, and you go online to buy your tickets now. They do want you to dress up for that, so it's just a great excuse to get out and about and enjoy all of the fun that we have happening here in our community. Now, we have so many wonderful activities for you to always participate in and some great resources for you to find those activities. For things happening over in Vail, you can go to discovervail.com. For Beaver Creek, you can go to beavercreek.com/events. Or for what's happening up at the Villar Performing Arts Center, you can go to villarpac.org. That way you can buy your tickets as they're starting to announce their summer lineup. Now let's take a look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see that sunshine first thing this morning. 44 degrees around 8 a.m. So it is starting to get nice and warm out there. 62 degrees is the high throughout the course of today. Now we are expecting a 20% chance of rainfall. Winds coming out of the west-southwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour. So if you are getting out there to do anything, just be prepared for this slight breeze, which could make that 62 degrees feel just a little bit cooler than it actually is. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that beautiful sunshine first thing this morning, a little bit of cloud coverage rolling in into the early afternoon, and then increasing by the later afternoon into this evening, and we will start to see those temperatures cool down, and that's when that chance of precipitation is going to take place. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are nice and warm and beautiful. 84 degrees, a little bit of cloud coverage down there, but some beautiful sunshine. Now, as we make our way up to Vail, 62 degrees is our high, 20% chance of rainfall. 64 in Avon with a 20% chance of precipitation. 69 in Eagle, so both out to the east and to the west of us, those temperatures are just a little bit warmer. As we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 36 degrees is our overnight low, 10% chance of rain, mostly cloudy skies. That sun setting just a little bit later, though, each and every day. 7:40 p.m. is when that sun is going to set. Winds coming out of the south-southwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour overnight tonight. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are expecting to see another slight increase of precipitation tomorrow. 30% chance, partly cloudy skies. 57 degrees is our high. That's going to ramp up by Friday, though. 70% chance of snow showers is likely on Friday. 42 degrees is the high. 43 on Saturday with a 20% chance of precipitation. But then we're going to see that sunshine make its way back out by Sunday. 54 degrees, partly cloudy skies on Monday with a high of 59. So if you are getting out there to do anything, just be prepared for this slight shift in the weather and maybe enjoy the new snow that we are expected to get on Friday. Now let's take a look at what's happening up on our resorts.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
We love getting to talk about the ski season, and it is starting to slowly wind down. So if you are making your way up to Beaver Creek, no new snow in the last 24 to 48 hours. That season total is at 322 inches right now. We still have that 70-inch base depth, so if you're getting out there to enjoy the mountain, while the conditions are surprisingly incredible out there, you can kick your morning off at 8:30 a.m. You can continue to ski or ride until 4 p.m. As we take a look to see what terrain is available up on Beaver Creek Mountain, 9 lifts are open, 64 trails are open, and 38% of the terrain is open. So if you are making your way up to Beaver Creek, just know that there is some limited availability in that terrain, but it is still a ton of fun up there, only because our snow is still in such great shape. Now, as we make our way over to Vail, no new snow in the last 24 to 48 hours. That season total is at 337 inches with a 70-inch base depth. You can kick off your morning at 8:30 a.m. and you can continue to ski or ride on Vail Mountain until 4 p.m. Now, as we take a look to see what terrain is open up on Vail Mountain, 22 lifts are open, 248 trails are open, and 90% of the terrain is currently open for you to get out there and enjoy up on Vail Mountain. So if you have yet to get out there to do the spring skiing, well, then we highly recommend that you do so. Beaver Creek only has one weekend left in its ski season, and we've got a couple more weeks over at Vail. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good Morning Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then make sure you tune in every day at 6:30 and 10:30 p.m. to catch The Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe. I'll be your host, Maddie Evans, and I can't wait to see you there.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these 2 luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good Morning Vail.
We talk a lot about this freeze-thaw cycle that we've currently been in, and with this we see these high-pressure systems and these low-pressure systems, and sometimes your skin can have a hard time adjusting. Sometimes it doesn't know if it should be dry or if it should start to create that oil that you get in the summertime to give you that extra little protective barrier. Well, a great way to kind of treat yourself is to make your way down to the Natural Balance Spa in Eagle, and that way you can kind of give your skin that little break it needs. So let's introduce you to the Natural Balance Spa right now. If you were looking for a great way to relax, well, there's a new place for you to do so here in Eagle, and that's at the Natural Balance Spa. And I'm standing here with the owner, Jessica Johnson. Thank you so much for meeting me.
Thank you.
It smells amazing in here. I'm always going to start with that because the ambiance, when you walk into a spa, you want it to start to just like help you calm down, and that's exactly what this space does. And if people are interested in coming in and getting any of your amazing services, what services do you guys offer?
So my most unique facial that I offer is the facial soundscapes. It uses tuning forks to use sound vibration to really relax the whole mind, body, really helps to lift and firm the skin, helps with puffiness around the eye area. Yeah, it's a really wonderful treatment. I also offer a Regenerate facial that uses nano infusion to infuse serums and products deeper into the skin. So you really get great results with that as well.
And when you do something like the nano infusion, how do you get that to infuse into your skin?
So it's a pen that I use, and it has a silicone head that creates microchannels into the skin, so that product can allow to go into the skin.
Which is so nice, and especially as we were just talking, we're kind of in that weird phase in the weather where we're waking up and it's 37 degrees outside, but then by mid-afternoon it's highs in the 70s, and so sometimes skin is having a hard time. Mine is. I have dermatitis and it's not thrilled, and so I feel like something where I could really get those channels open and get that serum in there would help a lot.
Absolutely, yes, for sure. And using good home care product always helps as well. Sometimes in the wintertime we need to change up our products and use something a little bit heavier and more hydrating for the skin. So yeah, all of those ways can really help.
Well, and it's really important that people start to take care of their skin now because we're getting so close to winter time, but also we've had such a long and busy summer, a lot of sunshine, some harsh conditions here and there with some smoke and just some of the things that we've seen, and so it's important that people are taking care of their skin and also taking care of their body.
Absolutely. The main thing is wearing sunscreen all year long. In Colorado, we're out in the sun all the time. So really keeping that skin protected, using your antioxidants, and yeah, just try and stay as hydrated as we can here in Colorado.
Which is really important. And so what are some of the other services that you offer besides just these incredible facials that people can come in here and get?
I do facials and waxing, so I do all kinds of body waxing, face, bikini, everything.
You name it. I'm going to need some help on these ridiculously large eyebrows of mine. I'll come see you about that later. You guys have a great lineup of products as well behind us. So let's talk a little bit about this company specifically and why you like them so much.
So Ultraceuticals is a product line out of Australia. I chose the line from Australia because they have higher standards of what they can or can't put in their products. So it is a cosmeceutical line, so it's very result driven. They have a wide range of products for anywhere from sensitive skin to help with acneic skin, a lot of vitamin C, some vitamin A to really help restore the skin and anti-age.
Which, I mean, it's important when you're buying your products that you know what's going into them. And one of my biggest things is I'm a clean beauty freak, so I will not buy any products tested on animals. And they have harsher beauty regulations in that department than a country like us, which makes it really nice because then you know you're getting the good stuff.
Correct, and they do not test on any animals as well. So, yeah, it's a wonderful product.
Which I love when no one tests on animals because I'm a freak about the animals. Now, if people are interested in coming in, you guys also do some really cool light masks that I was looking at earlier.
Yes, so I do an LED light treatment. It is through LightStem. And during a couple of treatments with the Regenerate facial, I do it. And it is a dome that goes over your face. The red light helps with fine lines and wrinkles. So it's really great for that. I also do retail the home care that you can take it home with you and use them at home to continue helping with the anti-aging.
Which is something that's so convenient that you can get your hands on here, bring it home, and then continue these treatments, especially if you're someone who's on the go all the time. Now, if people are interested in buying this as a gift for someone, like maybe just a treatment, and they're like, hey, you've been working really hard, or you've been going nonstop with the kiddos, so I got you this present, what's the best way for them to get in contact with you guys?
Absolutely. They can go onto my website, www.naturalbalancespa.co. You can book appointments on there, you can book gift certificates through there, or you can call me, 970-390-0672, and I can get that for you as well. And also, I was going to say with the red light, I do a lunchtime facial, so if you only have 30 minutes, you don't have a lot of time, I can do a quick 30-minute facial. It includes that red light as well, so you're getting that anti-aging.
Which is so incredible. And so you guys are very conveniently located here in Eagle. Can you tell people where you guys can be found?
Yes, it is 200 Capitol Street in Eagle, Colorado. I'm inside the Black Bear building, up the stairs in the second door on the left.
If you're in Eagle and you are experiencing maybe the need to get your skin nice and toned and cleaned, well, you guys have an exciting event coming up as well.
Yes, we do. It is the grand opening event. We're going to be doing a ribbon cutting. It is Wednesday, October 5th from 11 to 3 p.m. We're going to have mocktails, masks. We're going to be doing mini treatments. If you want to sign up for that, you can call and book your reservations. We're going to be giving a little free giveaways as well, and it's going to be fun to check out the spa.
Jessica, thank you so much for all this great information, for taking the time, spending it with us this morning, and then, of course, she gave me great tips and tricks on how I can care for my temperamental skin.
Thank you so much.
Make sure that if you're in the area, you come check out this incredible spa. Not only is it going to help your skin feel better, but it's going to help you feel better in your skin. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good Morning Vail.
Hi, it's Maddie from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you" on Channel 92? Because we're always bringing you more Good Morning Vail every day from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More scoreboard updates every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. More Good Day Vail, 2 back-to-back episodes daily at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. More news segments and shows highlighting our local community. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or on our website at tv8vail.com.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We've got Chris Pavona from Ski Town All-Stars joining me on the couch, and we've been talking all things dog this morning, but now we're going to shift gears, and we're going to talk about some great ski deals that you can participate in. Good morning, Chris.
Deals.
Yeah, deals.
Although it's getting warm, so the deals are still there, but the demand for skis is decreased, but we do have a lot left.
A lot left, and so people can come and shop and get their hands on. And spring skiing is the best time, I think, because it's hero snow. So you can really just load up any ski, test it out, give it that full arcing turn that you love so much, and you can do it on any ski because it's so easy.
Yeah, it is spring skiing. It's really warm out.
It is really warm out. That sunshine feels amazing.
I know, the snow is melting quick.
So quick.
But yeah, I mean, if you're going to buy something, now's the time to buy something. If you've put it off the entire season, now's the time to buy something.
Yeah, it's a great time to do some shopping. And it's also a great time, now that we're starting to see this sunshine make its way out, for people who want to get outside when the mountains close, to buy that AT setup and to just be able to do some mellow skiing around.
Yep, because our season's not long enough. You can make it longer with AT gear. So yeah, we've got a bunch of good AT stuff left. Kingpins, Duke PTs are on sale. So yeah, if you want to just continue to ski until, I mean, there's going to be snow around till July.
Yeah.
And especially some of the bigger lines, people are getting after it already. I saw some of my friends went and skied some big lines in the Gore yesterday. It's not quite green, but we're getting there to where you can basically not worry about avalanche danger and go ski anything. But those are definitely bigger lines, so you know, I wouldn't get your first touring setup and go ski something big, but there will be snow in a lot of places still.
So you can experience the fun of the touring and getting out there. But if you are someone who's a little more experienced and maybe some of your Avi gear just had its end of life this year, well then they can come in and still buy that from you as well.
We just finally got, as the season comes to a close, some new E35 back PCA bags with the battery, not the canister, so you can travel with them. Of course, they came when the season ended, but it's the same bag for next year, so a lot of people are taking advantage of that because they're really hard to get. And that's also if you are traveling to, if you are a skier that's traveling to a lot of places far away, the e-airbags are definitely the way to go because you can travel with them. You don't have to worry about a canister or getting your canister filled when you get to your destination. You've got your battery right there and your fan right there and your airbag right there.
And what's the deflating process of those bags?
I figured it out.
If you follow Ski Town All-Stars on Instagram, you've seen that Chris has to lay on those bags to get the airbags down.
It's way easier when you learn how to do it correctly, but it was more fun to just roll around on the bag.
Yeah, it looked like a ton of fun.
It was for the gram,
Everything is for the gram. If you don't follow Ski Town All-Stars yet, then you should do so now.
At Ski Town All-Stars, give us a follow.
Instagram,
like, share,
TikTok
at Ski Town All-Stars.
All the good stuff.
Give us a follow. I haven't said that on the show yet, have I?
You also haven't said swipe up yet today.
Swipe up, swipe up was so much better than clicking on something.
I know.
That's like, it's such a, I have a buddy that just is always like, if he sees something that he wants, he's just like, swipe up. And it was so much better to swipe up.
It was so much better, but now people can swipe up.
Hey, Zuck, swipe up, bring it back, bro.
But now people can swipe up and slide right into those DMs, so it works out.
Is that how it is now?
Yeah, you swipe up and then it like adds the type message thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
really?
Yeah.
I'm learning something new every day here.
Every day at TV8 Vail, you can have a nice lesson.
You swipe up to slide into DMs?
Yeah, you can.
Really?
Yeah.
Swipe and slide.
This is the Chris Pavona method, right?
Swipe and slide.
Now, if people are interested in doing some shopping for some great apparel to keep their eyes safe, maybe some nice visored hats, you guys have so many of them.
Yep. Hats are very important in the sun as well.
Yes.
I'm not a dermatologist, but...
I'm not a doctor, but I do know.
But I do know to wear a hat every day is huge, especially when keeping the moneymaker looking money.
And that's
like I'm old, but guys, like, come on, no Botox, just moisturizer
and hats. Moisturizer and hats. You can't forget the
and
the
sunglasses.
dual.
We've got
Yeah.
Pit Vipers in stock.
So you can go in, not only can you look like you're fast, but you can dress like you're fast.
Exactly. And then protect the moneymaker.
Protect the moneymaker. That's what it's about right there.
You don't want to be looking all old and like you've been like sitting in the sun in the mountains.
For too long.
Like leathery skin. Reading leather-bound books on the hill.
My apartment smells of rich mahogany. Now, if people are interested in shopping, they can do some great custom hats. And this is kind of where you started the business, how it all came to life. And so if someone's doing a bachelor party or a bachelorette party or a fundraiser, that's something that you guys offer.
Yeah, for sure. We do all of our hats in-house. Designs are pretty limitless at this point. We actually have someone actually doing designs now, so I don't have to do them anymore, which is huge. He's way better than me, too. I love it when you're like, hire people and they're better than you.
Yeah.
You're like, good hire, Chris.
Gold star.
So basically all kinds of embroidered, leather patches, printed, everything we can do in-house. And our turnaround time is pretty good right now. We are getting completely throttled with summer orders, but we definitely have a lot of room to do like those smaller orders, in between those like bigger 700 hat, 500 hat, 300 hat orders. So basically you can hit us up at the custom email and we can box something up and have you on your way looking stylish at your event. Fundraisers and bachelorette parties alike.
No matter what it is, there's something for everyone.
Something for everyone.
Which is so incredible because it is such a great shop to come into and just explore around. So if people have not yet come into the shop itself to see all of the fun, that you can participate in, because we were just showing some B-roll of the embroidery machine and kind of the like silk screen process.
Yep.
Where can they find you?
So it's also been voted the #1 sexiest ski shop and hat bistro in the world.
By you.
Yep.
Specifically. Only Chris Bavona has made this vote.
But it's legit.
Okay.
It's legit. But we are located in Eagle Vale, next to Pier 13 Liquors and Big O Tires. We are there like 10-ish to 6-ish, Monday through Friday-ish. We're closed on Saturdays until probably June. But yeah, we're there, and literally you can come in and get a hat made on the spot, which blows people's minds.
Or you can just go buy some of their incredible hats. Because look, we've got your website up right now, and you've got a ton of great hats for people to just come and get their hands on.
Yeah, we've got all of our inline stuff, beanies, truckers. We've got a couple new styles and designs launching soon here. But yeah, so it's basically if you're a hat person, we're the place.
And not only that, but it is Will It Laser Blazer Wednesday.
And we're actually going to do it, Maddie.
Oh yeah, he's been saying that for so long.
We're bringing it back.
We're bringing it back.
Just had to be the special occasion, which finally is a special occasion.
Yep. I wore a white blazer to work today.
She wore a white blazer to work today. And
Which
I've got a blazer at my office.
So that means it's going to happen today. So you can follow Ski Town All-Stars on social media to see all of the fun. And you guys have been running some great deals. And that's the best place for people to get their hands and see and participate in all the deals.
Yep. Deals.
All of it.
Deals.
All of the deals.
Deals.
Yeah. Now, do you guys have any great deals happening right now except for on skis?
I think we have like one more day of our red squares and Simbas are on sale. That's all of the insulated stuff. What's today's date? I have no idea. I couldn't tell you within a 5-day range. Is that bad?
It's a little bit bad, but that means you're living your life to the fullest. It is the 12th today.
Okay, 2 more days of the sale. It ends on the 14th. So all the red squares and Simbas, which are all of our insulated hats, are all 40% off until the 15th, I guess.
Perfect. So people can go online, they can shop, they can come into the store and shop. Now, if people are interested in buying a pair of skis from you, there's one specific reason why you guys are the best ski shop, because of where you're located, for people to come and get skis, and you guys have the most expert staff. And why is that?
Because we are awesome.
And you're in a tax break.
And we're in a tax break. So we have a lower tax bracket, 4.4%. And then also we kind of know what we're talking about.
Sometimes.
And we're like okay skiers.
All right.
And we get a lot of calls from all over the country actually, and people are like, X brand and Y brand won't get back to us. X brand and Y brand, won't, like, they give people advice, but it's really not the right advice.
Right.
And we definitely, like, you can just read our Google reviews. Like, people are calling us from all over the country and getting the right advice, and they're buying skis from us, and then they're stoked when they get their skis and ski on them because we are selling them the correct things. You know, between me, Polly, Carter, and Morgan, like, we know our stuff, and I think that's huge in terms of, like, the ski buying experience, because I think a lot of times, you know, you might not get someone at some of the bigger box stores that exactly knows everything or has been in the industry for that long, or people are just trying to push things on you, which we don't. We push things on you that we think you should be in versus just, hey, I got a lot of these left, let me just push this on this person.
Right.
So I think that's the key too, is like our customers don't lie. Like, we had a woman in Montana be like, I've read some reviews, like, what do you think? And now she's like beyond stoked that she got her skis because I got her in the right skis. So
you're a ski magician.
Ski magician.
Right there. Chris Bavona, everybody. Chris, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me, Maddie.
Make sure that you check out Ski Town All-Stars. It's a great place to go shopping, and it's just a ton of fun to be there. It's such a community and local-based ski shop where you really feel like you're part of the scene here. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good Morning Vail.
It's that time of the morning where we're talking Sun and Ski product of the week. Now, I've got the Thule Subterra carry-on bag right here in front of me. This is a great bag if you're traveling a little bit light because this is meant to be a carry-on bag. You can see it's great wheels to take you through the airport, making it nice and convenient. But then you go ahead and open it up and it's got two wonderful compartments going to fit everything that you need for your fun adventure out of town. Then, of course, it has this wonderful pocket right here that you can open up, and once you open it up, it has this nice little mesh pocket keeping everything close by and easily accessible for you as you're making your way through airport security or as you're making your way on the plane. Now, with the size of this, like I said, it's the perfect carry-on size. Many airlines will appreciate this as the carry-on size, so you can definitely check it out. You can go to any one of our convenient Sun and Ski Sports locations to get your hands on it, or you can go to sunandski.com, and that way you can order it and deliver it right to your door. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for sponsoring this product of the week. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good Morning Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take another look at that local weather forecast. 44 degrees first thing this morning, 62 degrees is our high, 20% chance of rainfall. Now we are expecting to see winds come out of the west-southwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour throughout the course of today. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that beautiful sunshine. First thing this morning, a little bit of cloud coverage rolling in as we approach the early afternoon, and then that's going to increase into the later afternoon, into the evening, and that's when we're going to see that slight chance of precipitation really take place. If you are traveling traveling along that I-70 corridor, there's going to be some beautiful sunshine down in Denver. 84 degrees, a little bit of cloud coverage down there. 62 in Vail with a 20% chance of precipitation. 64 in Avon, 20% chance of moisture, and then 69 degrees in Eagle. And they're going to see a little bit of cloud coverage, but some beautiful sunshine down there as well. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down just a little bit. 36 degrees is our overnight low. 10% chance of rainfall, mostly cloudy skies. That sun setting just a little bit later, though. 7:40 p.m. is when we're going to see that go down. Wind shifting directions coming out of the south-southwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour throughout the course of this evening. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, high of 57 degrees, excuse me. My brain's getting ahead of me because I'm so excited for springtime. 30% chance of precipitation, 42 degrees on Friday with a 70% chance of snowfall. So we will see a nice little storm front move in by Friday. Decreasing on Saturday to a 20% chance of precipitation. And then by Sunday, beautiful sunshine making its way out. Temperatures reaching up into the 50s yet again. And that's going to continue into Monday. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping, they're your one-stop shop for all you need. Now we're going to introduce you to the TVA Visitors Bureau, speaking of shopping, where you can go and enjoy the outlets at Silverthorne. If you're making your way over to the outlets at Silverthorne, well then this is your TVA Visitors Bureau to get you in the know as you're making your way over here to enjoy all of the fabulous villages from red to blue to green. There's somewhere for everyone to shop and enjoy. Whether you're looking to update your wardrobe or maybe you want some Bath and Body Works, you want some things for your home, they've got Williams, Sonoma. There are so many great options here at the outlets at Silverthorne. Now if you're looking to be a little bit more sports oriented instead of a little more clothing oriented, which is what I like to come over here and shop for, well, our sports director Blake O'Rulian has some great information for coming over here for all of your sports needs. Let's take it over to Blake.
Hey Maddie, thank you so much. Yeah, we're actually here at the outlets of Silverthorne, where there's actually 3 distinct villages that are color-coded. So the first one that we're going to talk about is right behind me, the Red Village, which is Lou Outdoors. And Lou Outdoors has all of your skateboarding needs, your outdoor needs. They have everything that you really need. It's a family-owned business, and it's a great shop to shop at. Another one that we're going to move over to now is the Green Village, which has Blue Valley ski and board rentals for all of your snow sports. So in the colder months that are coming just around the corner, you can actually go there, you can rent things, you can buy things, but it all gets you ready for your skiing and snowboarding seasons. And then lastly, we've got the Blue Village, which has Pearl Azumi, which has all of your cycling gear. So in a couple of months, when you actually have a little bit warmer weather, you can go out for that cycling time. And they've got great discounts, 10% off for students, teachers, first responders, as well as a whole lot more. There's a ton of things here at the villages, at the outlets of Silverthorne. Make sure to come check it out.
Good Morning Vail.
Hey there, I'm at the Home Outpost in Gypsum. Recently, I just videoed Margie Hamrick to talk to us about how do you refresh your home. Who doesn't want to refresh their home? So join us on the next episode of Good Day Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it actually can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
There you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Tune into Coffee with America and start your day in the right direction, where we go over the latest and greatest in health, lifestyle, entertainment, and more. Start your day off on Coffee with America.
Good Morning Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We've been talking about how our libraries are so much more than books all morning, and I've got Carrie May from the Eagle Valley Library District joining me on the couch, but this time we are going to shift gears and talk a lot about some great books. Good morning, Carrie May.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me. Yeah.
I love when you come here.
Yeah, thank you. I love coming. I love chatting about the libraries. It's always just super fun to share what's going on at Eagle Valley Library District. And you're right, we do have so much more than books. And we still love books. We still do books. We will always have books. And spring is one of my favorite times to see what's coming out. There's always fun, new things coming out in the spring. So we just have a little small collection of spring books with me today. Talking on the weather this morning, you mentioned how you just can't wait for spring to be here. I kind of feel the same way. And so I was looking through some of our children's books, and some of the artwork in them is just so beautiful and so vibrant, and the colors just pop. And this one in particular, Happy Springtime, it's like this beautiful watercolor illustrations. And every time I open up these books, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see flowers and butterflies and bumblebees. So it just gets me really excited, when new books are coming in, and especially kids' books are so fun to look at all the artwork. And like I said, it's just beautiful. I just love it. And we have some great new teen things on the shelf right now. We also have some great new adult things on the shelf right now. I brought a couple to this morning to share that I'm kind of excited to read. The first one is The Great Reclamation. And this one, it takes place in Singapore. So I always love reading about places that I'm not familiar with. It's kind of pre-World War II into World War II, so a little bit historic fiction, a little bit coming of age. So that's really exciting. And then the other one I brought is American Mermaid. If anyone has gone down the Tidelands rabbit hole on Netflix, I recently stumbled upon that show. And, there's sirens, and so this book also, it has sirens, so that's kind of like the common theme. But it's a little bit funny, a little bit feminist, and there is a siren in it, and it's kind of how this young woman discovers her inner siren, if you will. So definitely really excited to read that. So if you're looking for a new book, I know, mountains are beginning to close.
Yes.
So if you're just looking for a little downtime after the craziness of the winter season, but you're not quite sure what to check out, definitely stop in at the library. I know the Bookworm, we always love to promote the Bookworm too. They have some really great events coming up too. So, we have their book, we have books that they will be promoting soon in our library as well. Finding Elevation, actually, I have it on the table, and that author, I think, is going to be speaking at the Bookworm.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
So definitely check out the Bookworm. Speaking of author events.
Yes, Books in Bloom is right around the corner.
Books in Bloom is coming up April 29th again. So if you want to learn more about authors or writing, or you just want to meet fellow book nerds, or, you know, it's just a great afternoon to check out 3 really great and diverse authors. I always love our lineup because we are very, very aware of recruiting a variety of authors. You know, we have some female authors, a male author, some fiction, some nonfiction, a whole variety of genres. So get your tickets, evld.org. That's like coming up quickly.
Yes.
I have to stay on that because it's coming so quickly. But we're very excited about it. And then there's always things happening at the library.
There's always things happening at the library, and we talk so frequently about some of the great activities and events that you guys have coming up. But the Books in Bloom is really kind of the mother lode of events that you guys do, only because people can meet the authors. They can read the books. You can check the books out. You guys are working in partnership with the Bookworm to buy books there, so you can get your book signed by the author. But then if you're someone who's maybe interested in writing a book or learning about what the publishing process is like, this is such a good way to just take advantage of the resources that we have available right here in our backyard.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just such a unique event. Like, I've been to lots of author events, and I can truly say that ours is unique and special in that if you want a one-on-one conversation with an author, there are opportunities to do that. So yes, we have a Q&A period carved out for each author, but there's also really a chance for you to kind of have a one-on-one small chat with the authors if that's something that you're looking for. And I think a lot of people just have a lot of questions about writing, about publishing, about what that looks like. The publishing world is
insane,
is weird and crazy. I'm always just learning new things about that. So it really is, like our premier author events that we put on for the residents of Eagle County and visitors too. You know, if you have friends coming into town, or if you would like to get friends into town, that it's a great opportunity to invite them. We always have people coming up from the Front Range. It's really exciting to see how far people come to kind of visit with our authors. So it's just awesome.
It's so cool, and it's so cool all of the events and activities that you guys do, especially because you guys keep it busy for kind of the adolescent group that we have here in our community. So there's a Suncatcher Teen Night tonight at the Avon Library. Yesterday you guys had your Gypsum Book Club, and so there's literally always activities and events for everyone.
We're kicking off a Dungeons and Dragons for Adult group tonight. Tomorrow night. But I'm really excited. I know nothing about Dungeons and Dragons. But it's really going to be a great event for people to come learn about it, and if they want to kind of get started and maybe meet other people who are interested in it, that's going to be just a great event. And literally all skill levels or all knowledge levels are welcome. Like I said, I know nothing about the D&D world, but I'm hopeful that some other people who are curious will come out and check it out. Like I said, we always have teen nights. We have adult programs. We have coming up in Avon at the end of the month, I didn't know what this was. I'm not even going to say this right. A Hypertufa pot crafting workshop. And it's apparently a particular type of planter that you would put a plant in. So they're literally going to craft their own planter. Which I was like, okay, I work at the library and I'm still learning things all the time. So I just love that, there's always something new going on. We hope that you guys will stop in Eagle Valley Library District. We have branches Avon, Eagle, and Gypsum. We'd love for every single person visiting and living in Eagle County to stop in and get a library card.
It's the best thing that you can do for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to talk about self-care.
Yeah.
I think that the Eagle Valley
Yes,
Library
yeah.
District and their library cards is the easiest thing that you can do for yourself for self-care, because then you have access to Libby.
Mhm.
And I talk about it so frequently, and
Yeah.
I tell so many people about it because it's such a great resource, such a great opportunity. I'm always on the go. I move at 1,000,000 miles an
Mhm.
hour, and so to have Libby on my phone where it'll be like, oh, your next book is ready.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, I'm
Right.
like an hour away from finishing this one. I'm going to crank it out while I walk my dog today, and then I'm going to start my next book. And like, I road trip a lot to my mom's house in Utah, and so I spend a lot of time where I can just
absolutely
dive into these stories
Yeah.
and fall in love with the characters. And Libby does such a good job at helping me pick my next book that I think everyone should have a library card.
I mean, I do too, for sure. And it's like all you need is a photo ID, and truly
That
ski
easy.
pass, rec pass, bus pass. Like, it does not have to be a driver's license, passports. So, you know, whatever photo ID you have, bring it into the library, get a card, set Libby up. You're talking about self-care. We're constantly adding to our Libby collections. So we've just recently added a whole bunch of language learning stuff. We have meditation in there, kind of like sleep stories. You know, I definitely am not the best sleeper, so I'm always listening to our sleep stories. There's just tons of great resources there. So just like we're always buying new materials for our print collections, our book collections, we're also always buying new materials for Libby. So I think sometimes people don't realize that libraries are always getting new things. The latest and the greatest will be available in some format. We definitely work really, really hard to make sure that we have new fun things on the shelf. And if you don't know what you want to read next, that is the perfect opportunity to stop in the library. Our staff loves to chat about books, and not just books, TV series, movies, magazines, right? We are definitely media consumers, so we are always chatting about what the newest thing is. And sometimes we also are we do throwbacks, right? We're like, did you miss this when it came out? Because if you did, you should circle back to it, kind of thing. So,
Carrie Mae, thank you so much for coming in, giving us all this great information. I just had to pick this book up and show it because I secretly looked at it while we were talking. And when springtime comes, in his warm winter den, the bear wakes up very hungry and very thin. This is about to happen to all of us.
Yes.
If you are not ready for bear season, well, get ready because springtime is here.
Absolutely.
We're all excited about it, and so is Mr. Hungry Bear.
He's like a little hangry bear, and because he's so hungry when he first wakes up. So, definitely great. It was so funny. Our children's librarian was like, "This is one of my favorite springtime stories." So she just loves that book. That's a great series. Anything with the bear, and they're just great illustrations, fun stories. They always make you chuckle. So definitely love it.
Carrie Mae, thank you so much for coming in and giving us all this great information today. I love the library, and I love what you guys do here in our community.
Thanks for having me.
Make sure that you go to the Eagle Valley Library District, you take a photo ID, you get your library card. That way you can participate in all of the wonderful books that they have, whether it's for the kiddos or whether it's for you personally. They've got something for everyone, and they've got the best recommendations. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good Morning Vail.
If you haven't seen Good Day Vail lately, here's what you've been missing. I'm Cece Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail, and you can find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or on our website at tvavail.com and on YouTube. We're here to serve the Vail Valley, and we look forward to sharing our story with all of you.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good Morning Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take one final look at that local weather forecast. Temperatures first thing this morning, 44 degrees around 8 a.m. Now we are expecting to see that high warm up into the 60s. A slight chance of precipitation throughout the course of today. Now, we are going to see that move in later into the afternoon. Beautiful sunshine first thing this morning. A little bit of cloud coverage rolling in, and then that's progressively going to get heavier as we approach the evening. Now, if you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are nice and warm. 84 degrees, a little bit of cloud coverage, but beautiful sunshine down there. 62 in Vail with a 20% chance of precipitation. 64 in Avon with a 20% chance of precipitation. 69 in Eagle, and they are going to see a little bit of cloud coverage down there as well. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 36 degrees is our overnight low. 10% chance of rainfall. That sun setting just a little bit later. 7:40 p.m. is when it's going to go down. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, 57 degrees with a 30% chance of precipitation tomorrow. Ramping up on Friday with an increased chance of snowfall. 42 degrees is the high. Partly cloudy skies by Saturday, and then beautiful sunshine making its way out by Sunday. Increased temperatures on Monday, 59 degrees is our high. So if you are getting out there to do anything, just be prepared for this influx in the weather that we are going to see throughout the course of the next few days. We want to thank you so much for tuning in to this edition of Good Morning Vail. We love getting to be here for you. We love giggling in the morning. We love bringing you some great information. We hope that you enjoy that new MTV movie that's coming out on April 19th. We hope you go do some shopping over at Ski Town All-Stars, and we hope you get your hands on a library card from the Eagle Valley Library District because it's such a fun way to enjoy our wonderful community. Get out there and have a great day, everyone.
Good Morning Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies.